everyone, welcome back to my channel and into my kitchen. Today I am going to make, it's called garlic Parmesan chicken and potato one pan dinner, but it's two pans and it's minus the garlic. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what I'm going to substitute for what it calls for. Alright, this is a very easy, quick recipe. I wouldn't call it a recipe, but it is a recipe. And we're going to need, it says 4 boneless chicken breast or thighs. I got 2 pretty good sized pieces of chicken. We need a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I might use 2 because it's extra people. And it calls for half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. This is the first time I've ever gotten the smoked paprika. You need 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which I now got some. I'm waiting on something in the mail to try out for my olive oil. And then this is where I'm deviating. It calls for Yukon Gold or red potato, but I have russet potatoes. Potato. All the same to me. You need 3 tablespoons of olive oil for but this is for the potato part. If you're going to use garlic, it's 4 cloves. I'm not, and you want that minced. 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, which mine I have in my fridge. Half a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 a teaspoon of black pepper. And when it's done, you could garnish it with a 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley. I don't have no fresh parsley, and but this is, I'm going to peel my potatoes. I think it depends, and this serves 4, but I feeding more than 4 people, so it's gonna be more potato. And you're awful close. There we go. Sorry about that. And it calls to pat dry the chicken. I think I'm gonna skip that part. But I'm gonna work on the potatoes first to get those ready, and I'll be back when I get them all washed and cut up. Alright, I have the potatoes cut up and I have the chicken cut up. So, for the chicken, we're going to use a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I might need more, I'm not sure. Calls for a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Like I said, I might have to need half a teaspoon of salt. There's the salt. Then half a teaspoon. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, but I think I'm just going to do a half a teaspoon of pepper. It's a lot of pepper, but we use a lot of pepper. Now then I'll get to the oil in a minute. I think I was supposed to put the oil in here first for the chicken. let's see. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. We will. Hopefully it works out. Okay, for the potatoes, let me make sure. Okay, we'll do the potatoes with the olive oil, and it is 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So there's 1. There's 2. I'm going to have to get some spatulas to mix these up. And that's 3. I got oil over my paper. My oil, I don't know how I got over the okay. Got 1 for the chicken, 1 for the potatoes. So I'm gonna mix these potatoes up. I think I could have used maybe less oil. Alright, got those incorporated. And now we need now I need that Parmesan cheese. And we need a 1/3 cup. Might be a little extra because my Parmesan cheese is in some clumps here. I just sprinkle the cheese on the potatoes, and then we're going to add the salt and the pepper. So I'm just going to use this and use about that much pepper. Then I need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Give this a mix. Mix. Put this paper back here. My paper is just not quite big enough. You want these in a single layer. There's the potatoes. Now, let me work on this chicken. I'm trying to get it to where you can see. But let's mix the chicken. And then we'll add the olive oil. I'm sure it'll be fine. Smells good. Okay. Do the tablespoon of the olive oil. Give it a mix. And I'm going to put it on this pan right here. Do the same thing. Spread the chicken out. And you want to preheat your oven to 400, and we're going to cook this 22, let's see, 25 to 30 minutes, but halfway you want to check on it. You want to flip the potatoes, same with the chicken. There's the chicken, and I'm just going to wait for this oven to get to 400, and then I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'll be back when they are done. They do look good. I wish I would have put some smoked paprika in there. Maybe I'll we'll leave it at that, because I've never had this before and I don't want to mess it up. But it did say that you can, on the last 5 minutes of this being done, you could sprinkle some extra Parmesan cheese over the chicken and the potatoes and turn it on broil to get a golden crust. So I might try that out, but I will link this recipe down below, and I'm hoping on my next video or the video after I will have that mic so that you can hear me. So I'm just waiting for this oven to get to 400, and when it gets to that, I'm going to put these in and I'll bring you back when it's done. Alright, here it is, fresh out of the oven. It took the whole 30 minutes to cook, except for the chicken, but the potatoes are done. You can get a fork in them. So, and they look and taste, I already tried one, they are delicious, and my family is all waiting around for their plate, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on my plate. And my granddaughter's trying to show you the potato. And now the chicken. Alright, here is my plate. And I will be back to let you know. My granddaughter says it's a thumbs up. So I'll be back to show you, or let you know what I think of it. Alright everyone, I figured I'd come on to let you know what we thought of the chicken, the Parmesan chicken potato sheet pan dinner. Everyone loved it. So as a keeper, I will make it again. And you see, my granddaughter gave it a thumbs up. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. And let me know if you make it and what you thought about it. I'm trying to speak faster than I should be. But if you could give it a like, a share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And I will see you in the next one. So I'll see you then.